Okay, so in order to get our teleport sprite, since we've added the arrow keys in a component with the touching color so that the ball bounces off the wall, what we're going to do now is go and get a new sprite, and I'm going to choose probably this flower shape right here. I'm going to click OK, and I'm going to place it on my maze, somewhere on my maze, and the goal will be for the player to get from the starting point to where this teleport is. If it's too large, you could always shrink it down by using the shrink tool and then clicking directly on the sprite. And so now I'm going to use a very similar script that I used in order for the player sprite to sense when it was touching the color white. I'm going to do a when green flag clicked forever if, and instead of touching, I'm going to go back to my popsicle blue, and I'm going to tell it to know when it's touching this goal sprite. So I'm going to go on and change the name of this sprite. I'm going to click on the eye. I'm going to type goal. Have most of us selected a second sprite? Okay, good. Go on and change the name of that sprite to goal. Goal. After you change the name of it, click back on the player sprite and let's go build out the script. It's going to look very similar to this one right here. In fact, some of you might be able to right click on it and click duplicate, and then you just move it down so that it's not on top of the other one. If it doesn't work for you when you right click, just go into events and control and start building it out. Okay? But it's going to say, when green flag clicked forever, instead of if touching color, we're going to get the one that says touching mouse pointer, but we're going to change that word mouse pointer to goal. So if you click, goal is one of your options. We're not going to tell it to move or play a sound, so we're going to throw away that part. And instead, we are going to tell it to broadcast a message. And broadcast is under events. It says broadcast message 1. We're going to use the little drop down menu and we're going to change that to new message, and we're going to type level 2 and click OK. Yes. Oh. So yesterday, did we talk about what happens when you broadcast a message? Yes. Okay. So when you broadcast a message, hey, it's going to rain outside, the people who hear that message may pack their umbrella. So now we have to tell the rest of your scripts what to do when they hear the message, level 2. We're going to go to our stage, and we're going to tell the stage to change to the level 2 backdrop when it hears the message. So we click on our stage, we click backdrops, we only have one. So we need to go on and make our second backdrop. And so I'm going to click on the paintbrush, and I'm going to make a second backdrop. You make yours look pretty much how you want it to look. That's going to be mine. Okay. I'm going to do... Mine is just weird, okay? So I'm going to do a script. And my script on my stage is going to say, when I receive or when I hear level 2, what should it do? When your stage hears a message, hey, it's time for level 2, what should it do?
Switch backdrop.
Yep, it should switch the backdrop to the level 2 backdrop. Now, because it's going to switch to the level 2 backdrop, we better tell it when a green flag is clicked, we don't want the game to stay on level 2 when a new person comes along to play it. Because if we don't change it, let me show you what'll happen. See how I'm clicking the green flag and you don't see the level 1 backdrop. So we better tell it when the green flag is clicked or when the start button is clicked to switch to backdrop 1. Yeah, backdrop 1. And click on the green flag.
Why is it doing this?
And the reason why it's doing that is because when I click on the green flag, it was going on the white. Okay? So I'm going to click on the green flag and I'm going to play my game. I'm hoping that when I get to my teleport, it will take me to backdrop 2. And it did.
Yes.
It took me to backdrop number 2. And now we got to make this game a little hard. This game is too easy right now.
Yeah.
I want all eyes up here. I want you to try to follow along with me. I'm going to try my best to go at a nice, even pace so that I'm not too slow and I'm not too fast. I am going to get an enemy sprite that's going to chase me around level 2. I do not want him or her or it to show up until it gets to level 2. So I'm going to get a new sprite. You start looking for a new sprite. This is the enemy sprite, the one that's going to chase you around. Your enemy sprite could be anything. It could be a bat. It could be this little girl looking like a sweet, innocent little ballerina. It could be a balloon. It could be a monster. It could be whatever. You just need an enemy sprite. I think I'm going to use this duck. I'm going to use that duck. Look, because he's like, get here right now. I'm going to use that duck. So,
I'm gonna get it back.
now, the script for your enemy sprite. First off, we're going to change his name to, what do you think we're going to call him? It's the enemy sprite. What are we going to call him?
Oh no.
Enemy.
This match is bad.
Enemy.
I can't.
Now, our enemy, when the green flag is clicked, we want him to hide because we do not want him to show up for level 1. Okay? So, first thing we're going to tell him is when the green flag is clicked, hide. Right? Now, we want him to show up when it's level 2. So, what should we put down next for his script? He's going to hide when the green flag is clicked. Show up when what? Can he show up when he receives level 2? Because remember, we're broadcasting level 2. So let's have him show when he receives level 2. Okay? So make that happen on your enemy sprite. When the green flag is clicked, we want him to hide. When he hears the message level 2, we want him to show up. So put that on there and then test it out. Make sure he hides when you click on the green flag. And then when you get to level 2, make sure he shows back up. And he does. Well, now he's not an enemy if he's just going to stand there in a corner and look at you. So, huh? Huh? Do you have anything broadcasting level 2? Did you forget this script right here? You have the when I receive, but do you have the when the green flag clicked forever if touching the goal then broadcast level 2? Okay. You have that? Okay. And so you want to know which parts of the script are receiving level 2? Is that your question? You figured it out? Okay. So, shh. I'm going to click back on the enemy sprite. All eyes up here, pay attention. When the enemy sprite receives level 2, he's going to show. And not only is he going to show, the stuff he is going to do. When he shows up, he's going to move, but he's not going to move 10 steps. Guess what he's going to do? What's
Chase you.
He's 10 steps forever.
even worse? There's something called operators. So I need everyone looking up here. He is going to move 10 steps. But guess what? He is going to move 10 steps kind of all over the board at random. So I'm going to get this glide. 1 second. You guys know about X and Y coordinates, right? So look. Move 10 seconds, move 10 steps, glide 1 second. His X coordinate, he's going to pick a random location. Look at that. And so his X coordinates for Scratch can be anywhere between negative 240 and positive 240. His Y coordinates are also going to be random. They're going to be anywhere between a negative 180 and a positive 180. And he's just going to keep repeating this. So I'm going to test it out. Okay. So I'm going to leave the enemy script up. Huh? You have to make it say level 2. Click new message and type level 2. Yes.
I need to see the script for the background.
The script for the backdrop.
What happens when you touch it?
Oh, we're going to make it do stuff when you touch it. We're going to make it do something really, really mean. Yep, it's going to take. How did you know that?
That's pretty much how all games do. Once you have the creature that or the object, it's gonna take you straight back to level 1 and you can start over. Every game does that. Agreed.
Okay. So I'm going to go back to the enemy sprite. Keep it where? You got to tell me. You said keep it there. I don't know if you mean keep it on the backdrops or keep it on the enemy. Okay.
Oh, okay.
While you're waiting, you can do some crazy things with the enemy, guys. You can make him make sounds. You know? Okay. There'll be a video for this in a second, so I'm going to keep going because I can hurry up and get done and send you the video, okay? All right, so we're now going to tell the player sprite, right? Forever, if touching the enemy sprite, it's going to just broadcast level 1. It's going to send you all the way back to level 1. So you can actually right-click this one, duplicate it, and just change it up a little bit. Okay? You can just change it. You can make it say, oh, well, I'm on the player sprite, so when the green flag is clicked, forever, if touching the enemy, it's going to broadcast new message level 1. Okay? It's going to take you all the way back to level 1. And so now all you have to do is tell the stage, when I receive level 1, switch the backdrop to backdrop 1, right? And now you need to go in and tell the enemy what to do when it receives level 1. Hey, don't worry, it's about to be a little video. I'm going to send it to you. You can watch it at your own pace. When I receive level 1, it should hide. Okay? And let's see what happens. First off, I got to fix that. I have to tell this ball at the beginning, when the green flag is clicked, to go to this spot. So let me show you that really quickly. If you want to find the X and Y coordinates of anything in Scratch, you just go to your motion blocks and look down here at this block, because this block changes when you move stuff around. So I'm going to move the ball, and those numbers change. Move the ball again, those numbers change. Okay? So it's cool because it does it for you. So I'm going to put the ball where I want it to go, and I'm just going to tell it when the green flag is clicked, motion is going to go to, where is that? It's going to go to that X or Y coordinate. Okay, so let me play it real quick, and then I'll send you all this video. As long as everything is working, you can go back and refer to the scripts as you need to. Ooh!